Val, and you are in Valtopia, and I'm so excited today. I have a couple really great things to tell you, and I'll only have a couple minutes. So, first of all, and if you're just new to me, if you're just watching this for the first time, I'm an artist, I'm an energy guide, and I'm here to serve you, coming back into remembering who you are. You know, we get covered by so many childhood programming and past life things, and then we need some help to remember who we are and do and be ourselves. And that's my whole passion. I've thrown my whole life into developing myself and getting outside of my own limitations and my own uncomfortable life that I was living to create a life that I'm feeling so much love and expansion, and I'm able to be so much more present for myself and my kids and my clients and everything. So speaking of clients, this is my Divine Light portrait that I've been working on all year. This is beautiful Renee Chorney. She's an incredible medium and healer and shaman, and I can't even begin to describe all the wonderful magic she brings through. And she commissioned me earlier in the year. She was my first sale of the year, and it took us all year to convene and work together. And this is the result. Let me hold it up for you. And welcome. I see, hi Colleen, is that who's with me? So this is the portrait. Let me get in close so you can really see some of the amazing details that came through. There's a couple faces that came through, if you can see that. There's a face here and a face there, and you can see all these incredible details. And this is what your soul brings through. And Renee really recognized what she saw in the image, and it's been a long, beautiful, connected, deep process of shifting on the subconscious level out in the other realms. And really what that means is some of your hidden sabotage that you just don't even know is running the show can affect the kind of choices you make. And so that's what I'm talking about today. And I've been inspired by my own resistances and my own things that stop me, my own sabotage. And I've been working with several healers this year as I moved through restructuring my life to align more with my cosmic purpose, my heart, my art, my desire, and how I want things to be. And so the latest beautiful relationship and cosmic connection I have is with Sarah Labra, and we've been working together not only on each other, but we were working together with our clients and working together to share our message out here on Facebook and wherever we share. And I, like many of my clients, have been a people pleaser. I've been a perfectionist. I've been controlling about how things come out and how I share things for fear of judgment, for fear of being vulnerable, for fear of being controlled, for having to submit to others. And our experience as a child and how we were taught and how knowledge was shared with us could really shape our ability to open our heart as adults and let in valuable information from others who might guide us. And what I came into awareness about myself that I've been doing is that while I'm seeking out lots of guidance and investing in what I'm being led to, I often get so triggered. Hi, Jimena. I often get so triggered by the deep, when you're in that deep moment with a guide or a therapist or a healer, and you get beyond the level that you know about. Hello, Dana, welcome. And you really start to dig beyond the layers where the trauma starts to unveil and where you really start to reawaken what it was that was scary for you, or what it was that, anything that sort of reactivates those parts of you. Hi, Carrie Ann. That bring you back to a place where you feel you need to protect yourself and not go into the trigger and not go into the darkness, will cause automatic responses such as sabotage, avoidance, distraction, all kinds of things can happen. We each have our own different sort of trigger response. And as I was having another session with Sarah last night, and I've been really fighting with some things and really choosing some actions and experiences that aren't always aligned with my time and focus. But I have a theory about that too. I have a theory about the choices that I've made that are distracting and how they also help. I mean, you're in the right place at the right time, and you are making choices based on your guidance. But the journey to self-resonance and self-remembering and awareness and feeling really empowered and sovereign can take a longer time if you keep getting the flip switch triggered to on and like run away from yourself, right? And so I've been doing this and doing this. All the people that have been knowing me over these couple of years can see where I really excel, and then I stretch back. Hi, Bonita. Hi, Heather. Stretch back, and the reason we stretch back is because it gets really scary and we get triggered, and we're like, I don't want to, I don't want to do this. So, hey, Sarah, I was just talking about how in my session with you yesterday, as we get deeper and deeper into things that I just don't want to own about myself or say, or fears, like the deepest, like most vulnerable part of me, I found myself getting really pissy and just shutting down and having this attitude like, you don't know. I'm not going to admit to that. Why would I open up to that? Why would I open my tummy just so you can slice it open? Right? Hi, Irma. So that's all fearful response. And have you ever noticed that the most delightful people are the ones that, if you correct them, they say, oh, I hadn't thought about that. It's a good idea. Let me try that. Now, how many of us do that, right? Most of us, like, I know what I'm doing, or I don't know, whatever response it is that you have to protect it. Yeah, you don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know me. You can't tell me nothing. And I, in particular, draw in clients who are like me. We're overachievers. We have big visions. We're super creative. We're very successful, or coming into great success, and it took us a lot of grit to get over our trauma, to get over the vulnerability, to get over our deep sensitivity, which is our greatest asset, our most beautiful gift. But as a child, we were taught, hey, it's too much, it's a pain in the ass, like, just get on with it or whatever. And so we learned to get on with it, but inside, and that's why I love working with Sarah so much, our inner child is like, hey man, I'm not coming out of this because you pissed me off a long time ago and I learned that wasn't cool. And meanwhile, your adult's like, it's cool. But the inner child and your ego's all just shutting that stuff down. And here's what I'm going to address and what I'm offering. I'm offering an amazing group experience to begin to release this type of lockdown that we have on our heart, on our willingness to be open and just say, hey, what a great idea. Let me be open and not judge myself for making a mistake or for having to ask for help or for being soft and vulnerable, right? So this experience I'm offering, we already have at least 7 or 8 of you signed up. I'm so honored and thrilled, and I'm so excited. And really what I intend to do with this group experience is expand it into more, but at the same type of cost, because I realize that this particular type of transmission, I can reach many of you at once and have it be the price of a lunch, okay? Obviously, I have other offerings that are thousands of dollars where I'm dedicating months of my life to you, okay? And I go to you in your sleep, and I message you, and like my whole astral body and soul is working with you. So there's a reason for that level of investment. It's your investment, it's mine too. At this level, we're beginning to open up the centers, and I'm super powerful. So even today, if you get it, you got to join my group, Divine Brilliance for Visionary Leaders. It's $11, and then as I begin to share it out everywhere, it'll be $22. And then you know what? Maybe I'll put them on my website, and you can buy them after the fact. But really, if you can be there live, and we can all do this together, we can really raise our vibration. We can open up parts of ourselves that are sort of stuck and shut down. And the issue that I really am addressing is the subconscious, deep inner resistance that gets triggered and you don't even know you're doing it. Can you put like a comment or a heart if you're aware of that, or if you're coming into awareness? I should put Renee over here so she's not blocked. If you're coming into awareness of that, knowing that, hey, you know what? I've got a little bit too much of a lockdown, and I'm ready to open this up. I can handle it. I am worthy, and I'm ready. But please help me with this stuff that I can't see and I can't feel yet. Just because you don't see it or feel it right now doesn't mean you aren't going to remember it. And I'm here to help you remember, okay? So, oh, Heather, don't judge yourself. You know better too. We all know better. But it's a trigger, you see? It's a trigger. It's like flipping on a switch and stuff happens. And so that's where we begin to change our behavior, change the triggers, change our awareness. And little by little, with a lot of love, so pretty soon you'll be looking around and going, oh my gosh, I didn't even, like, I took that in and it was a beautiful exchange and I feel really great and it didn't happen. So I love it. I feel like I conveyed the message. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Right now for today, you can find the link inside of Divine Brilliance for Visionary Leaders. And then tomorrow I'll post it on here too, and you can get it there. So let me pull a card for everybody, and then I got to go get my son. I told him last week I would not be late. Every week I get excited to do something at the last minute, and then I'm a little bit late, so we don't want that. So I'm going to ground the energy. If you guys can connect in and take a deep breath. Even if you're watching the replay, this is for you. Whatever message is meant to come through for us today, guide us. And you know what? I'll be putting the 3-art spread for tomorrow's Valtopia TV. And you can pick 1, 2, or 3. And the guidance will come through. The guidance is super connected, and it lets you know what's coming in for you. Oh, I love it. I love it. Magician and the sun. The sun. You are the light. The light is you. And it's this magic of releasing what you can't see, what you don't need anymore, what's been holding a grip on your beautiful heart and your passion and your creation. Let's use cosmic magic and the sun and love to open this shit up, okay? Hi, Pat. So listen, I love you guys. If you're just joining, watch the replay. It's quick. You can take a look at my latest Divine Light portrait, and you can hear about my latest energy love, cosmic Valtopia love drop. This is going to be the beginning of how I share with those of you getting to know me, so you can really come into a space where you can work with me on this level, because that's what I love. So thank you guys. Bless you. Have a beautiful day. Talk to you soon.